Hi, I just wanted to chat for a second because tomorrow is results day and I don't think I'll be filming anything before tomorrow, but I'm planning on filming something afterwards, just talking about like everything in general and things. I'm moving to sit over here because I think it's more light, because I can't film it with that camera because it just makes me look ugly, and this kind of like smooths everything out because it's bad quality. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm not really thinking about it at the moment, but I'm quite scared. But I suppose I'll have more to say once I know. And generally about the experience of being in year 11 and GCSEs, my year. So our year was the first to like go through most of the new GCSE. The year before they did, I think, maths and English in 9 to 1, and now like I did a GCSE last year that was in A, B, C, D, H, G, and I also did further maths, which will be in A, B, C, D, H, G, E, F, G. You know what, it's probably best because apparently I don't know the alphabet. I suppose we'll see what happens then. I'm quite scared about every part of it, like hearing other people's results. I don't even remember what year 11 has been like. I want to talk about it, but like I don't even remember what it was like. I'm so bad at holding this camera, Jesus Christ. I wonder if I can like prop it up here. I just paused the camera. I didn't even know I could do that. Yeah, anyway, I feel kind of weird about it in general, because it's like, I don't know, it's always been building up to this point, like in everything that we've done in school. Everything has always been like, oh, you'll be doing your GCSEs one day, and I don't know, I expected everything from this year to be a more momentous occasion, and it hasn't felt like that, because I'm leaving the school that I've been at, and I like remember on my last day I'm like feeling like I should feel like this is it, but I don't. I just feel like got results day, got this, and when results day is like ticked off, everything will be over, and I just wonder how I'll feel about that. I think I'll feel relieved, but I've been predicted quite high grades throughout like the whole thing, like mocks and things like that. In my head right now, if I don't get as high grades, I'm not disappointed, if I imagine that. But I don't know whether that's just because I don't even feel like I'm going to do that. Like I don't even feel like I'm going to get those results. But I worked hard, I think, and that's what I'm scared about. Like, did I work hard enough? I revised every day, but like so did everyone. Like, how does that make me different from anyone else? I like to think that I worked hard, and I worked to the best of my ability, but there's always like a shadow of the doubt, like, what if I didn't do enough? What if this? And I don't think I came out of an exam really thinking I did amazing. And like everyone would come out of the exam, unless it was like hard, and say the same thing. They'd all be like, yeah, it's alright. It was alright. It was alright. And I don't know what that means. So the GCSEs I sat was, I did triple science, so I'll get 3 science grades. I don't know whether they'll be averaged out or not. Maths, further maths, English Lan, English Lit, French, drama and history. I did graphic design, got an A star in that. And I also did general studies, the AS level, and that was released. That was results day. When was it? Last week. And I got an A in that, which I don't know why I did it. It's like flipping useless, but I did it, and I did well in it, so I suppose that's good. In short, those are my feelings. We will see. I'll bring Bobby there for support, and yeah. Oh, why is it so dark? Hey, I am back from school. I have my results. Ew, why is that so bad? Yeah, so I went in, it was quite nerve-wracking. Like, I'm so like flustered. I did well, really well actually. So I think I told you yesterday that I already got my AS for general studies, which, if anyone doesn't know, it's like sort of like general knowledge. Well, it's not like a general knowledge quiz, but that's the sort of idea. It's like about the technique of doing an exam rather than, you don't revise for it. I got an A in that. I'm just going to read out my results. Here they are. I got 8 in English language, 7 in English literature, a 9 in maths, 8 in history, 8 in drama, 8 in biology, 8 in chemistry, 8 in physics, 6 in French, and an A in further maths. So it's pretty damn good. I'm like so shocked because you asked me, my least favourite 2 subjects are science and maths. What was my best subject? Maths. It's great that I'm not doing it as an A-level. I was pretty damn shocked with my maths 9. Because I came out the test and I thought, I did alright. Because my non-calc, I swear to God I came out and I was like, I fucked that up, like, because I kept doing the questions and then not reading them. Tip: read the bloody questions, get out a highlighter, highlight what it's asking you to do, get out the questions. I'm so happy with English Lit, even though it's like my second lowest grade. I'm so happy because every mock exam I was getting a 6, and I was like, all I want is a 7, and I bloody well got a 7. The last mock test I did for history, I got a 4, and now I'm getting an 8. I don't even know. I'm very happy. But know that everything is relative, you know. If you go to get your results and you don't get what I get, that's fine. It counts that you do as well as you could have done, and that you've passed everything you need to pass to get to where you want to go. And I did. I can't believe I got an 8 in the sciences. I can't believe that. Why? That's like an A star. So for anyone that doesn't know, 9 isn't like above an A star. 8 is an A star. 7 is like a low A kind of thing. 6 is like a B. So my lowest grade was a B. I never thought I'd be one of these annoying people with like that's like, yeah, I'm so disappointed. But I was like a little bit about that French, because every mock test before that I'd been like aiming for a 7. I got a 7 the last mock test. I was like, great. But I didn't get a 7. But that was fine. I think I didn't do very well in my speaking because I didn't understand what she was saying. Ew, look at these curls. And so I was just like, bonjour. But you know, that's fine. I'm not doing French. It's not going to affect me. And that's my lowest grade, and it's a 6. Side note, while editing this, I found out that my French was 1 mark off a 7, so there is a chance that I might get it remarked. And if that happens, you know, fingers crossed, they'll scoop a mark out somewhere and, you know, might get a 7. But maybe I won't. But maybe I will. So, yeah. So, I think I'm very, very lucky. I'm lucky that I can do exams and they work for me. Hello, it's me from the kind of distant, not so distant, few hours later future where my makeup is rubbing off. So, I wanted to go through and talk to you now because then I'm just kind of a bit flustered. I don't really say the things that I want to say. I kind of go to give some advice. So, my advice for year 11, because people will be watching this who I know that I watched lots of GCSE results videos before I did my exams, during my exams, and just when I'd finished my exams. So, year 11 tips in general. I felt it as soon as I came into year 11, the kind of shift. It was very automatic. Ew, my bed. Don't look at it. It was very automatic. It was like, this is real. This is what you've been working for. It was like, work hard. I'm trying to hide from people that go past my window. It's difficult. You're going to be having to do work every day, and you've just got to accept that. Have moments of break, though, definitely do, because I think I neglected that, and, you know, it really does bite you in the arse. You know, read the question, as I said, read the question, highlight the question, help you understand it in the exam, calm down. If you're like me and done a lot of mock exams, you know, it's fine. You know, you're used to it. People in England are used to it. I know in my school we do a lot of exams beforehand, and you can't treat it any differently. You know, you've done all that you can do. You know, the past and the past and all that. Planning what you're going to do each day. I had this big notebook that I left on my desk, and I just like wrote down everything that I would do the next day. Make sure that I've like revised everything that you know. Also, something that I found really helpful, so for my mock exams we often did last year's paper. I went through those and I picked out those things. Now, this is a bit risky, so maybe I shouldn't be telling you to do this, but I didn't revise those subjects because they'd already come up last year, so I knew they wouldn't come up this year. But like some subjects, they come up all the time. So don't like not revise all of them. But if there's like a specific question you're like, oh, I didn't do well in the mock exam, better revise that, might not come up. You can revise those general topics if you do really bad in them, but remember, those questions won't come up again. That's the kind of thing, because that helped me navigate what I thought would come up. Because I did that with the biology test. I revised things that were in the mock exam that I didn't do well in, but then they didn't come up. It was all the stuff I didn't revise. So that's my next piece of advice. And, you know, for a little bit, you won't have a life, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. You get so much time off once you've finished your exams. You've got, you know, in my case, I had prom to look forward to, and, you know, everything just like simmers out, and then you forget how to do work. And now I've got to do my flipping college homework. It's pinned up to be a lot. It's pinned up to be really, really important. But at the end of the day, we've still got our A-levels to go. You know, it's all you need is what you need to get to the next stage, and that stage is more important. And even if you don't have what you can resit things, you can talk to people wherever you're going, work it out. And in a lot of ways, it's as bad as people say. And, you know, you will feel really, really bad at some point. Everyone does. I know that I felt really, really bad just after most of my exams had finished and I had my further maths to go, because I hated maths. And I was like, why did I do this to myself? Everyone has that moment. You're not the only one that's going to be feeling like that in anything. You can do it. You know. And go search up GCSE memes on Twitter, because it makes you feel like you're a little part of a club of teenagers that hate Michael Gove. So those would be my advice to anyone that is doing their GCSEs now. Also, take advantage of any online resources that there can be, such as like my school did my GCSE science. So, you know, if your school doesn't do my GCSE science, I would highly recommend it. Talk to your science teacher, I guess. But you can also pay for it for yourself. It's mygcsescience.com. It's great. It's got loads of videos on every topic. And, you know, it's really helpful. Like, I could watch the videos before I went into school and on my phone, and I just felt more confident. I sound like the people on the advert at the beginning, but like honestly, it was the majority of my science revision was from that, because I need like visual stimuli, you know. And that's another thing. Learn how you best revise. I know that I revise best by learning things, learning lines, things like that. So I would like write songs, like little songs like The blood goes in the vena cava vein. Actually, I don't remember if it's vena cava or whatever first, because you forget. But little things like that, that really helped me, because I could perfectly map out the motion of the blood. Not that I needed that, because we just asked, like, where does the flippin'... You know what? Doesn't matter. But things like that. You know, little things that can help you. Just try your best is all I'm gonna... Try your best, look after yourself, and have as much fun as you can have. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're going through anything, we'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So, goodbye. Thank you. Bye.